What's up, kind people of YouTube? My name is Ahmed, and welcome back to yet another video. Today, I'm talking about Last of Us Season 2. And I know a lot of people have not enjoyed Season 2 as much as Season 1, and I don't care. I had a lot of fun watching it, especially as someone who's actually played the game. You'd know where the story was going, and yeah, there are major spoilers if you haven't played the game. Season 2 was very different from Season 1, and you know what? I had expected the kind of story where it was going, and I knew exactly what was going to happen, but my concern was how is it going to be adapted from the game into the TV show. First of all, I want to get this clear. Bella Ramsey as Elle is probably one of the best castings that I've seen, and I don't care what you say about it. She was really good. I will take a good actor over a good look of the character. I want a good actor playing the character. Season 2 picks up where exactly Season 1 had left off. You kind of meet the characters 5 years after the actual incident, and that's what kind of happens in the game as well. See the kind of rebel Elle has become, and the characters pick up from 5 years after the actual incident, and the story moves from there. I have to say this right off the bat that the quality of the show has not dipped, and that was one thing that I was concerned about. The narrative has not dipped. What the show conveys through the entire season is wonderful. Were you surprised by a lot of the things that happened in Season 2? Yes. Were they shocking? Yes. But if you have an issue with the story in Season 2, then I think some of the issues lie in Season 1 as well, because there were some really good moments that were added in Season 1 that were not in the game. So you can't tell me that Season 1 was great and Season 2 wasn't, because both of them have great moments and are on par with the show. Now, one place where the show really shines is the character development and the arcs for all the characters involved, especially Elle in the season. Her character arc was one justified from the end of Season 1 to Season 2, and where it went, it was raw, it was wonderful. Like when she does find out what Pedro Pascal's character has done in Season 1, and justifiably right to get angry at him, but at the same time she understands why he did it and the ramifications of what happens in episode 2 and how. And the reason why I'm saying ramifications of what happens in Season 2 is I'm trying not to spoil the show. Elle reacts to it throughout the season. That was what made her character arc feel wonderful. Another character that I really enjoyed watching was Abby, and if you played the game and kind of at least seen some parts of the game or read about the game, you know Abby plays a very important part in Last of Us Part 2, and justifiably her character arc in Season 2 is also done really well. Where we leave off Abby at the end of Season 2 is great. It leaves a great opening for Season 3, and I'm going to be very excited about Season 3 as well, because you know what, I want to see her perspective as well. You can play the game from Elle's perspective or from Abby's perspective, and I'm glad that they're doing a Season 3 to show us that part of the story as well, and that is something truly interesting. The episodic structure of the show is what makes it great as well, and the reason why I'm saying that is it's almost movie like. You get like 45 minutes to an hour per episode, and you can tell a great story. You can tie up each episode within itself while continuing the story. Don't leave too many threads hanging, and that's what kind of works for the show. And here's one thing that I feel a lot of adaptations of video games forget is that visually a game has already shown you what it can do, and a lot of people will point out the contradiction in what I have said just now and say, well, Elle's character was already shown to us, why did you cast Bella Ramsey? No, I will not take that argument. Bella Ramsey as Elle was perfect for me, and her casting was done really well. But apart from that, visual styling for the show has been done really close to what the show and the game are, and that way it makes it kind of easier for me to visualize what it would look like. The thing is, when you're reading a book and visualizing it, every one of us visualizes it differently. Some of us are more vivid with our imaginations, and some of us are are not, and that's what makes a lot of difference for the visuals. But in a game adaptation, it's a little different. The only other game adaptation that I think I actually enjoyed so far was the Fallout adaptation by Amazon Prime. This is a big surprise. I don't like anything Amazon Prime does, especially after they canceled Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. And similarly for The Last of Us, this was one of the few moments where I actually enjoyed the adaptation. And I think that's wonderful to see where an adaptation works in the favor of the TV show as well. Overall, I think if you enjoyed season 1 and want to watch season 2, you should. If you didn't enjoy season 2 but enjoyed season 1, what's wrong with you? I mean, generally, what's wrong with you? I think it was one of the few on par TV shows that I've seen recently with everything else that has been coming out. Very few shows have been holding my attention like this. So yeah, overall, I think this is one of the few shows that I can recommend to a lot of people. A lot of people should be watching it. If you've seen the show, please leave a comment down below as to why you like the show or why you didn't like the show, and I will respond to it. Peace, and I will see you in the next one really soon.